We are going to start with unit number 2. Our main topic for today is food groups. Page number 12 to 14 we are going to cover today. Food groups. Food can be divided into groups according to what they do for the body. So basically we divide food into different groups so that we can study each group in detail. So the basic food groups are protein, fats, carbohydrates, dietary fibers, mineral and vitamins. Here water is not included in the food groups, but it is as important as the other food groups, and we will also discuss about its importance later. Carbohydrates. First of all, I will tell you about the carbohydrate. Carbohydrate is the most important part of the food group and it is the largest part. Carbohydrates are the main energy giving foods. If you are working or running a lot, you need carbohydrates to give you energy. Carbohydrates are the major source of quick energy for us. So basically, carbohydrates are the main source of energy. Their main function is to give energy to our body and they provide energy quickly. Some of the sources of carbohydrates are potatoes, rice, different forms of spaghettis, macaronis, oats. There are some fruits and vegetables that also contain carbohydrates. So carbohydrates give us energy. Dietary fibers. Dietary fiber is the part of food you cannot digest. Basically, when we eat food, some part of the food is not digested into our body. These are basically the dietary fiber. That portion of the food contains fiber. We can't digest fiber. But it is very important because it helps to move the waste through the digestive system. It is found in range of foods. So dietary fiber is basically not digested in the body, but it helps in the process of digestion. It helps to remove waste from the body. And there are some foods that contain fiber, like you have different vegetables like spinach. You have fruits like apple, banana, strawberry. You have different carbohydrates like oats, roti. These are the sources of dietary fiber. Proteins. Now I will tell you about proteins. Proteins are the bodybuilding foods that help us to grow. They help our body to build up and repair tissues and muscles. They enable our body to replace dead cells. So basically the main function of the protein is to help in the growth. It helps in the growth by helping in the growth and building of muscles and repairing our tissues. So whenever there is an injury, the doctor suggests that you should take protein rich foods like soups, like chicken. You should eat foods that are high in protein. That is because the proteins they start when they go in our body, they start working on the dead cells and they help to replace the dead cells with the new cells. And in this way, they help in muscle building. Some of the sources of protein are eggs, fish, chicken, meat. You have different sorts of cheese, then you have some vegetables, and you have different types of lentils, and these are all the sources of protein. Some of the dry fruits like almonds, they also contain protein. So these are your all sources of protein. Fats are also equally important as carbohydrates. Proteins, fats give us energy and help our body to keep our body warm. Little amount of fat is good. Too much of these fat can make us fat. Healthy fats are less processed. So basically they are saying the major function of fat is to give us energy and help keep our body warm. Fats are needed, but they are needed in little amount. If we take too much fat, then it makes us unhealthy and it adds fats in our body. There are two types of fat, good fat and bad fat. Good fat are basically called healthy fats because they make us healthy, and bad fats are called unhealthy fats. Now I will tell you about some of the sources. Good fats are like olive oil. These occur naturally. Nuts, avocados, salmon fish, and coconuts. These contain fat, but these are the good fats. Bad fats are corn oil, in beef, margarines, shortenings, and soybeans. These are basically the processed fats. They are processed in different companies. So these are basically the bad fats. Beef contains a lot of fat, so it is a little amount of beef is recommended. Instead of beef, chicken can be used because it contains less fat as compared to beef. So these are some of the sources of fat. Minerals and vitamins. Minerals and vitamins are very important for us. Minerals are needed by the body in small amount. Iron, calcium, phosphorus, iron, iodine, and salt are some of the minerals that you need. So basically, minerals are needed by our body in small amount. They are very important for us, and some of their sources I have told you. Minerals and vitamins are basically found in fruits and vegetables. Vitamins. Vitamins are chemicals needed in small amount and helps to keep bones and skin healthy. So basically, your skin and your bones they need vitamins. They help us in our eyesight and prevent infection as well. We need different types of mineral vitamins like vitamin A, B, C, and D. Vitamin D is very important because it makes our bones strong. And minerals and vitamins are basically found in fruits and vegetables. Here you can see different sorts of fruits and vegetables. And whenever, have you ever thought that whenever you go to visit a patient, you always take fruits and vegetables, fruits for the patient and cooked vegetables? That is because the patient needs vitamin and minerals so that the patient can recover. So vitamin and minerals are very important for us. This is all about all the food groups.